Hello America, this is Keith, your friendly neighborhood technician, coming at you with some more good information, the pros and cons of the LG 24-inch all-in-one washer-dryer combo. This model number is a WM3488HS. Now don't worry about all that information that comes in multiple colors. Right now what I have here is one of our scratch and dent models that has, it's out of box, so you pay a little bit less for it, but it still works just as well. Now this is a washer and a dryer combined, okay? You'll notice here it has still your same, free detergents, because it's, I want to say 65-35 washer dryer, okay? And they're meant for, smaller, tiny homes, college dorms, small apartments. They're really not meant for your house with you and your 3 kids doing laundry all the time, and I'll show you why here in a few seconds. But for what they do, they are very, very good. Okay, this is a washer-dryer combo. So when I started, all LGs come up with this. Now, one of the things LG, if you read the book, you find out I can go straight to a spin. Some of them have spin mode, drain spin mode, some don't. But LG, when you turn it on, before you touch anything, if you go straight to spin speed, okay, now I'm on just a straight spin wash on the washer, okay? I'll hit start. Okay, and it will do its thing, and it will do the drain first because it wants to get all the water out. Once all the water's out, then it will actually spin up to speed. Okay, that is just on the washer function, but it's all LG washers you can do that to. Okay, so let's stop it there. Now, one of the things about the LG, or about the all-in-one, is this is basically just the wash. Okay, doesn't really deal with the dry. So what I mean by that is, if you look at this, okay, boom, I hit a cycle, okay? And it's going to sense. Right now it doesn't have a time because there's no how much is in there. So we'll take it to a handler, okay, to a sportswear. Right now, 1 hour and 14 minutes it's gonna take to wash. This is one of the reasons why you really don't, the cons of it is, like I said, it's not meant for large loads or if you're in a hurry. So now, if I go to, let's say, permanent press. Now I've told it I want it to dry after I'm done with the cycle, okay? If I don't push that, if I just go volare, put myself in, boom, hit start, okay? It's not going to dry. It's just going to be a normal washer. So you have to, other than the wash and dry cycle, you have to tell it that you want it to dry afterwards, otherwise it will not. I've gotten several calls on these, people going, my clothes are not dry when it's done. Well, that's because they didn't tell it that it had to dry. Okay, so we're gonna stop it there real quick and go back. Okay, so let's go to the sportswear, okay? Now I'm gonna tell it to dry. Ah, well, let me do that. Oh, so certain things it may or may not let us do, okay? So on the sensor cycles, let's go to heavy and bulky. It will let me do that. So if it's a pre-programmed cycle for, like I said, the couple you saw, it is only a wash cycle. But on the ones that have to sense, aka when you see this, that does not mean it doesn't know what it's doing. I just want to find out how much clothes are in there so we can optimize the washing process of the front load washer, okay? So these are very good for what they're meant for, okay? And they're not exactly cheap, okay? They are specialized for certain things. Like I said, you got a kid going to college and they need a washer and dryer in the dorm room, this will be great. It's a 110 plug, so it'll plug in anywhere you put it. This is great for RVs, little motor homes, things like that that you don't necessarily want to stop and do a laundry. Now, the other thing about this is the drying time. It is going to take longer to dry because it is a 110. Most all of your other dryers out there are 220, which means you have the ability to have a lot more heat quick to dry faster, okay? This will dry your clothes, but it's going to take more time. The average run, let's say we'll use a cotton normal. This may take a couple seconds, but we're gonna watch it. And it's gonna determine, okay, this is without hitting the dry function. Okay, this is just, it being a washer only. So right now it's gonna spin a little bit. I don't know if you can see it through the glass, but it is actually sensing how much is in there so it knows how much water to add properly. 57 minutes. That is a straight wash is gonna be 57 minutes, okay? Let's it dry this time. And then let's, find out if there's a time change difference or what is the difference in the I'm washing and drying versus I'm just washing. In just a minute, sometimes it's, you gotta think. Yeah. See, now we're at 155, so we've added just about 58 minutes for this cycle to run with a wash and a dry, okay? So if you didn't tell it to dry, it's not going to dry. So you physically have to tell it, I want my clothes dry. The pros and cons are, like I said, if you're in a hurry, this isn't the washer for you. If you've got lots of loads, this isn't the washer for you, okay? But if you're a single person or you're out camping and you got a space in your RV, this is a wonderful appliance to have. And like I said, you can put it in there, let it go do your fishing. When you come back, you got fresh, clean clothes, or hiking or biking or whatever it is you may do. Okay, so these are very good for what they're meant for. If you do not buy it for what it's meant for, you're not going to be happy with it, and you're going to be wondering, why did I spend that kind of money on something that doesn't work? Well, it works, it just doesn't work for what you need. So do your research, do your homework before you spend the money on something like this, and if you find you need it, it will do a wonderful job for you. If it's not what you need, don't buy it. Get the full-size stuff. Like I said, there's plenty of full-size stuff over here that will do the job you want for you and your family. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is Keith coming at you with some very good information. See you next time. Have a wonderful day.